Welcome to the concluding part of the series on Commonwealth Shared Scholarship application. This aspect, I'm going to focus solely, which is the last part, on the personal statement. So, how can you craft a very good personal statement for Commonwealth Shared Scholarship application? That's what I'll be focusing on this video. If you've not watched the first part or the first series, which is on the development essay 1 to 4, and also other essays, which is the series 2, and now we are in the personal statement essay, you have to make sure that you go back and watch the other videos so that you can have an holistic view of how you can strengthen and prepare a very good application for Commonwealth Shared. And one thing that you will notice across board, if you've watched the other video on developmental essay 1 to 4 and the other essays as well, the videos on the other essays, you will notice that it sounds like they want you to keep repeating yourself. And that's the whole idea. That's what they want to achieve. They want to be sure that you know what you want and what you want to do. Imagine if you said the reason why you want to do a program is to understand how the issue of flooding or HIV, and in another part you are talking about another thing. So that's a major issue. You have to try as much as possible to stay focused. That's the whole aim. They just want you to keep expanding, keep giving us more insight on why this program is for you, what impact you want to make in your community. It is very, very important that you pay close attention to that. Now I'm moving on to the personal statement. You will agree with me that everything that you've written in the development essay 1 to 4 and that what you have written in other aspects on the other essay, they're all personal statement already, but they still ask for personal statement again. So what do they want in 500 words? They just want you to give a good recap and overview of who you are, what led to your story, and why you want to do this particular course, which impact do you want to make. That's what they want to see. So it's still like you are repeating yourself, but you are writing it in another way to talk concisely what is your own personal statement, the way it is called. Now let's go to to my own personal statement that I wrote for the Commonwealth that I wrote for Commonwealth Shared. So you will see that the first thing I talk about, despite limited resources and coming from an economical disadvantaged background, I continue to invest in my capacity building in the area of global public health research for my undergraduate years. So during my undergraduate years, I noticed how healthcare students were less often considered to be an important part of the knowledge economy in generating health-related research evidence from the grassroots. As a naive undergraduate, I was unsure how to combine the pharmacy workload with conducting research and possibly imparting the scientific world while still a student. In Nigeria, scientific publishing as an undergraduate is uncommon and usually not perceived as a necessity. I felt I had to suppress this ambition and wait until after graduating from pharmacy school to rekindle my passion for building capacity in research. However, I successfully overcame this limitation and began my research journey in the second year at the University of Ibadan. Due to my passion for public health research, I have published over 50 research articles in this field while still an undergraduate. I added a link to my Google Scholar profile. um, this work has received media attention and has positively influenced many students and young professionals, demonstrating the possibility of contributing to knowledge as an early career student. Research plays a huge role in decision-making process, and the quality of health data available directly affects people's life in society. The paucity of quality. Now I'm linking it back to the fact that see, I'm interested in research. I started doing research for my undergraduate years, and the importance of research cannot be overemphasized. I moved to that. Now I now want to link it to the fact and what I've done in the past and why this course is actually the best for me. That's the main thing I focus on in my personal statement. So to tell a meaningful story around who I am, what I have done in the past, and link everything together, why this course is for me. So I strongly believe that engaging young people in research is essential. This conviction pushed me to address the lack of investment in engaging young people in public health research through my volunteer work at Global Health Focus. As Director for Research and Thought Leadership at GHF, I have developed critical thinkers and leaders in global health research and advocacy through innovative courses, mentorship, and leadership programs. No, this is 500 words. I try to make things really clear, concise, and show the father, see, this course is actually what I want, and I want you to fund me to do it. So, despite this extracurricular activity, doing research as an undergraduate, I still graduated with the first class from the University of Ibadan. My passion for contributing to capacity building for future researchers and health experts, engaging in impactful global health research that inspire changes and improve the quality and quantity of life of people in Nigeria has driven me to pursue this MSc. As an aspiring academic, I aim to significantly contribute to capacity building of future researchers, leaders, and experts in population health research in the coming years. So one thing that you will notice is that I try as much as possible to start with something emotional. Then I move to my story on what made me get interested in research, and I move to the fact that see research is important again, and I've done this, I've done that in the research world. I tie it back to the fact that I need to build additional capacity, and I hope to invest and contribute to capacity building of others when it comes to research. So these are the kind of things that they want to actually see in your essay. They want you to be able to demonstrate who you are, what is your story, and at the same time, what are the things that you've done, why this program is for you, and which impact you want to make. And you have to try as much as possible to do that just in 500 words. So you have to be able to reflect and think on the best angle you can come in. So I thought about this then. Maybe if I'm writing it now, I will have put it a lot more better than this. But I still think this actually works because I was able to sell myself. That's imagine you've published this social number of papers as an undergraduate. You have been doing research as an undergraduate. Despite the challenge, the economic challenge that you're facing, you are still able to do amazing things. And you are able to reflect and tell us that see, research is important. And you're able to show it. And you're able to mention the things that you've done, where you've worked to make impact. And I also tie it back to the fact that, see, I understand that this is actually very, very important and I need to build additional capacity. And I move it again to the fact that this MSc is going to be helpful to me. You have to make sure that you think critically on your own journey and how you can tell meaningful, concise, and impactful story around it that will actually wow them and say and make them see that this person is someone that we really want to support. I hope this is helpful, showing you a sample of a winning essay. And if you've not watched the other series, please watch them. The video on developmental essays, 1 to 4, and other essays as well. I've made the video, and this on personal statement. I hope you're able to see how I'm able to showcase myself, and I was able to get nominated to by Commonwealth Shared by 4 university in the UK. So and these are the 4 universities that I applied to. So I got nominated for the award. So but I decided to choose. I chose Oxford at the end of the day. So please, as you've seen here, you have to be concise. You have to maintain similar story, but you have to make sure that you're able to communicate clearly what this course, your program is going to do to you, the possible impact that you want to make, and your journey that led you to where you are and why you want to pursue the program that you want them to fund you for. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all the best in your application. Well done. Bye.